What is up, everybody? How you all doing on this Friday? I hope everybody is doing well and looking forward to the weekend. Today I have a budget with me, first time ever on this channel. My channel name is Budget into Wealth, and I'm going to try to learn how to budget better and provide a better future for not only me and my wife, but our kids, and change our family tree forever. Right now, we are almost debt free. We have one credit card and we have student loans. Not sure if those are going to get forgiven, but we'll bury that hatch when it comes. But as of right now, I'm just trying to make it through our life as everything is coming up and getting more expensive, and it's just hectic out there. But I want to show you what my process is usually when I get paid. I've been budgeting for probably a good this will probably be 6 months that I'm actually budgeting. So far it's going good, and I am somewhat of a cash budgeter. For most part, there's a lot that I don't do, but there's a lot that I do. But I'll go through that. Here's my calculator, and then this is the budget binder I'm using. I'm using the Fox budget binder, and I'll go through these here in a little bit and explain like different categories I have for those. And then I'll go over my coins and stuff like that in this video as well. So let's go ahead and push these to the side. Actually, I'm going to actually start with these. So I have a blue and an orange one. I believe they're called the A5 or the A6 binders, but don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure this is what these are. They're a larger binder, but they're not the biggest ever. So in this one, I have, this is backwards. So you open it like this, and this is my daughter. Her name's Annabelle. So got that. Right now I don't have anything in these two because we just bought them clothes. So I have Riker, that's my wife Trisha, and then there's mine. Right now I have a little bit of money in those. Disney Vacation, which is where we're going on later on this year, already took money out of that. Sam's Club, I don't have anything in there. Car maintenance, I have, it looks like a lot, but it's actually not a lot. I have $74. So I did have a bunch, but I had to use it for our oil and stuff like that. Date night does not have anything just because I put it toward our trip later on this year. And then I have childcare that has $140, but I'll be adding to it tomorrow, and I'll explain that once I get money. And then that's in that one. So, and then in this one, which is orange, which I really like it. It's not my favorite color, but I do like the orange. So in this one, I have house. Nothing in there because I'll explain here in a little bit. Medical, which has $50 in it. Phone, fully funded, which I don't have anything. Merry Christmas, I think I have 120. So I'm trying to get a little bit of Christmas go ahead. Birthday does not have anything. Car insurance has $203 in it, and I'll be adding some more tomorrow. Disney Plus, I have $20. PlayStation, I have $20. PlayStation will come out in October, and that'll be probably about $120 because me and my wife both buy it. And then Disney Plus, I believe, will come out in October as well, and I believe that'll be closer to $100 or $80. I'm not 100% sure. And then taxes for next year. We take our taxes somewhere and have somebody do it, and that's going to be $67. So these are our budget binders. I usually don't do the main bills, and I'll go over those here in a few minutes of what we pay for and what we don't. The only debt that we have currently is, like I said, a credit card that we got for our trip, which is mostly just like trip expenses for later on this year, hotels, tickets, stuff like that, air flights and stuff. And we mainly bought it for the points, but yeah. I hate being in credit card debt. I hate it. I absolutely do. But we're trying to get that paid off. And then, of course, the student loan, I don't know if it's going to get fully taken care of. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. You know, it is what it is. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This is my calculator. I know a lot of people have different ones, but I like the color because you got blue and green, which is my two favorite colors. And then also, before we get into the budget, I have coins. Now, I have my daughter's, which we've already put in, which I'll do more coins tomorrow, but we have an A. So, got a good amount of coins in there. Quarters, pennies, dimes. I don't really separate them, and I don't really count it. Then we have my son. Got a quarter in there. And then this, which I'm really excited about, this, I don't know how well you can see that. Push that up there. So this is actually our honeymoon jar that we got for our wedding. But we've decided to put, see, our honeymoon fund. But we're actually, so it's like some jar and stuff. But in here, you'll see we've got cash and we've got a lot of coins. So this probably weighs a good maybe 7 or 8 pounds at least. And it's slowly going up and up, so we'll probably cash that probably closer to either getting full or when September comes, we'll probably go ahead and cash that and then use that for our trip. So in here I have got a bunch of ones. I haven't counted it. I don't want to count it. I don't, you know, whatever it is whatever it is. So, and then I'll add more coins to that tomorrow. So that's what I usually put. So we'll fill these up first and then put that in here. So I think I've filled both. This will be the second time I'm filling this up, and I've only filled up one of these. So, I mean, it surely is, it's making little progress, but it's really nice when we get to dump it out when it's full. Okay, so this is going to be kind of hectic at first, but I'll walk you through my kind of mindset on everything. Make sure that you're able to see that. Okay, so, all right, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so this is my whole plan. Yeah, so I know there's a lot of numbers and a lot of things, but there's 3 paychecks in this month. So I went ahead and wrote down the different dates, and that's why there's multiples of 3 on here. So over here, I have, you know, when I get paid, me and my wife both get paid every other week. So every 2 weeks we expect a paycheck. So we'll get 3 this month, which will be nice. And then right up here is our actual numbers. So right here is what we made. So my wife is only part-time, so she only works, you know, twice a week. But next paycheck should be nice because she's actually working 4 days next week and then 2 days. So she'll have an extra 2 days on that next paycheck, which will be really nice to put toward our credit card. But she got paid $391.18 and I got paid $1,537.94 because I think I had either it was regular or it was a little bit of overtime. But together we made $1,929.12. groceries have already come out and stuff like that. So we have two different banks. In the one bank, our main bank, where part of my paycheck goes and then her paycheck goes, we have $632.68 in there right now. In the other bank that we get money out of if we need to make change or anything, that one has $961.88 for a grand total of $1,594.56. Okay, so take a side note. Credit card is for $2,252.19. Okay, so and I'll come back to this, explain all this numbers, but I just want to let you know that's what this is. So I have $2,252.19. And then of course you got your transfer and all come. So this all goes together, and I'll come back through that. So over here, we have our rent. Rent is $250 every paycheck. So we actually sold our house and we're living with my in-laws. So as a thank you for them, we pay them a little bit of money every paycheck to help with water, to help with some food, stuff like that. So we pay them $250. So every 2 weeks we pay them regardless $250, and it'll come out of the first bank. Then over here we have personal, which is cash we get out. My wife will get $75 this coming paycheck. I'll get $50. Usually we're going to do $50 just until our credit card gets paid, but she works a little bit extra, so I'm going to give her a little bit extra this paycheck. So this is for pretty much anything like fast food, or if she wants to buy something at the store, pretty much anything. So 75 is for really anything, and then 50, but usually it's for like if we don't want to cook and we want to get something, stuff like that. Storage, we'll get $50 every paycheck. Same with rent. So every paycheck I always pay rent and I always pay my storage. It's about $90 a month, but I like to have a little bit of a buffer just in case for the months that are really short and I'm not able to pay it, and then I'm not worried about the storage getting behind, and then all our stuff in there is going up for sale or whatever they do. And you notice that there's another payment on this. I might change that to where I don't have to pay it since I've already paid for the month with these two, but we'll see. And that's an extra $50 I could put on the credit card, but we'll find out. Tithe, I'm just going to do 100. I know that's not quite 10%, but with everything going on, that's what I'm at least going to do. So tithe is going to be 100, and the little F's and I's tell me which bank is going to come out of which. Groceries is a little high this time just because we had a little bit of stuff come out all at the same time. So my son is on formula, and right now it's ridiculously expensive. So with formula, diapers, wipes, all that stuff, plus a little bit of household items and different things, because it's me and my wife and my 2 kids. This paycheck we're going to be paying $393.24. So I went ahead and transferred over $400, just so we could put it over that way, make sure we have it. So that'll come out of IVCU. And then transportation is our gas. Gas will have $3.50 because me and my wife both travel a lot for work. So we want enough to have at least enough for us to be able to get gas over the next 2 weeks. So that's why it's so high. And we're not taking this out in cash just because, sorry about that. We use different things, different apps that gets us cents off per gallon. So this will just stay in our bank account until it goes through the app, and then we get cents off, and it's a little bit cheaper. So that's why we don't take this out in cash. This one is just for health. So this time we have a bill for $115 that I'm going to pay at the end of the month. Phone is $150, so that's for me and my wife. We have a phone each and a watch each, so that's $150. And then life insurance is $142. So that's these are the dates that are going to come out. So this time it'll be $142. Next paycheck will be $150, and then the last paycheck will be $115. Childcare, I'm going to take out $150. Childcare is ridiculously expensive as well, so I'm going to take out $150. We don't pay that per pay, but I want to build up a little bit of a buffer because you can't have too much set aside for that. Insurance is for our cars. I'm just going to take out $75. I already have $203 set aside. In July, it's going to be $218, but like I said, I want to build up a little bit of a buffer as well. And then each each bank account will have $100 set aside in each as a buffer, just in case something comes up or we need to get something for emergencies, anything like that. So that's $100. Okay, so let's go back to the credit card. So like I said, we have $2,252.19. So you saw that I had some of the accounts, or my things were empty. I went ahead and pulled out some money from those categories that I didn't feel like I needed to have money in there when I could put toward the credit card. So right now with all of this, I have $195 set aside. So, and then with everything left over from all of these, out of each account, I'll have, I'll be able to put $152 extra toward it. So with $195 and $152, I'll be able to put $347 toward the credit card, which will bring us down to $1,904.63, which is really nice because I'll be under $2,000. So out of the first bank, I'll be transferring $140, and the other one I'll be transferring $11, which I know that doesn't sound like, but it's $11. It'll help. So I'll go ahead and walk you through. So I'm going to do the actual numbers. So out of the first bank is $632. Sorry, $632 and 68 cents. So over here, 632.68. Okay, so now you have rent $250 minus, okay, nothing. That's already been taken out, so I'm not going to count that. So that's already accounted for out of the original amount. So 142 minus 100. Okay, so yeah, 140. So I know it says 140.68, but I'm not worried about the cents, so I'm going to leave that in our account. So really, it'll be in the one count left over. It'll be $100.68. So that count for that. So the other one out of the second bank is $961.88. So out of that one, we'll take out 75 for my wife. We'll take out 50 for me. We'll take out 50 for storage. We'll take out 100 for tithe. We'll take out 350 for gas. We'll take out 150 for child care. Insurance will be 75, and then 100. So $11.88. And like I said, I'm not worried about the cents, so it's going to be $100.88 left over in that one account. So with the 140 plus the 11, remember, for the leftover in each account, not including the buffer, is $151. Okay, so 100. Okay, we'll just say 152 with the cents. And then you add the 195 plus 195 is 347. So we'll just say 346. How about that? So we'll say 351. Sorry, I'm changing on the fly. 351 and then 346. Okay, 346. And this is a nice pen, by the way. I highly recommend it. It doesn't write the greatest, like the best pen in the world, but it's an erasable pen. So if you make a mistake, all you have to do is, and it doesn't work on any other pen. So it has to be this pen and this ink and all that for it to work. Because I've tried it on another pen and it did not erase it. So we'll just say 156. So I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment and tell me any suggestions. And this is mainly until A, we go on our trip, and then B is mainly just trying to get the credit card paid as quickly as we can, because I hate credit card debt because it adds interest, and then you have interest on interest, and it's like digging a hole and somebody at the top is putting dirt back in. It just sucks. But like I said, we'll try to, and try to just pay it off as quickly as we can, however we can. But like I said, this will go into the account so I can pay off the credit card and put this toward the credit card. And then back here, with this, I'm going to explain this because it's going to come out eventually. So yeah, I have 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. So what I did, which I don't know if this helps people or doesn't, I took each of the accounts that I want to take cash out and I just added a tally. So for $75 for my wife's personal money, I just went 20, 40, 60, 75. And then for mine, for 50, I just did 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I just added 4 tally marks, and then I added 10 tally marks for the $10. Because I don't like having 20s, I like having actually change, because it's easier for me if I'm at work and I want to give somebody money whenever they go out so I can get something. So, but like I said, next paycheck should be a little bit better because I should have overtime and holiday and all that stuff on there. And hopefully everything goes well, and I'm able to put more money to the account, but I will let you know how that goes. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been a very exciting video for you all, and I hope it wasn't too confusing. It works in my brain, but hopefully I was able to explain it pretty well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Write down in the comments. I think there was something else, but I'm not sure. I know tomorrow I'll have a video as well with all the cash stuffing. It's not going to be that, glorious, but I'll still have a cash stuffing video probably every 2 weeks. So look forward to that. And let me see what else. So if I think of something, I'll probably talk about it next time. But I hope this has helped you. And if you have any questions about budgeting, just put that down in the comments as well. I hope you all are doing well, and I am excited to start this journey. I've been doing this for a little bit off camera for a couple months, but I wanted to start my YouTube channel, and one time I'm going to explain maybe our past history, because like I said, we don't have any credit card debt, we don't have any car loans, both of our cars are paid off, we don't have any personal loans, we don't have any medical debt for the most part. we've been very, very fortunate to be in the position we are. We did have, but then we sold our house, and we were able to pay off pretty much all our debt except for the student loan. We actually paid off all our credit cards, but then we got another credit card for our trip, and then we've just been putting money on the credit card for our trip, but we should be done now. I think the only thing we have to pay is for maybe another hotel, and then another thing. Other than that, it should be done. Like I said, each paycheck, since there's 3, I went ahead and marked 3 per thing, and that will be that. So hopefully next time I'll go more into depth, but I wanted to at least have something to show you all. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.